Hi Abe, it is Wednesday the 20th of May, 2015. Here I am in my room, in a different part of my room, with a different background that I think is less boring than what I have been using. Leave in the comments. I'm still kind of working out where I'm going to film when I'm home. The light here isn't as good as it is over there, but the background is more interesting. So summer for me is in full swing. You're still at the end of your school year, just like how I was a couple of weeks ago. And now that my summer has actually started, I would like to share with you what my goals are. Now this is different from what I'm doing. There are a lot of things that I'm doing in terms of jobs. And the thing about goals is that the only way that you will ever actually get them done, at least if you're me, is that you tell everyone about them so that you know that if you didn't complete them, you would feel terrible for letting everybody down, even if nobody actually cares. And you need external motivation to hold you accountable to things, because otherwise you'll never do anything, no matter how much you want to or enjoy doing said things. So goal number 1 is to do a 20-minute free write every day. Thus far I've been doing a good job. I haven't missed any days yet of free writing. I've been using an online prompt generator that has like bits of sentences that it compiles in a bunch of different ways, and they all look really intriguing the first time you use it, and then after you've been using it for, I guess I've been doing it 11 days now, I start to notice the patterns in the prompts, but they give you 10 at a time, and still usually one of them is interesting. I've written a lot of science fiction in these prompts, in these free writes, which is unusual for me. I love science fiction, but I don't tend to write it. Goal number 2 is to take some of those free writes or other ideas that I have and write some short stories. Now, I have been working on this novel actually. Pages 50 through 100 are right here being red-penned by me. That's another goal. I want to keep revising my novel, but I feel like I've been doing nothing but revise my novel, and so what I want to do is I want to write some new short stories that are sort of back up to where my writing level is, because even the stuff I wrote last semester, I am a better writer than I was last semester. So I want to take what I know and apply it to new stuff, and then maybe start sending some short stories to magazines for publications, because some pub credits would be nice. And if they're paying magazines, that would be really good too. Another goal is to read a lot. I have this huge list of books that I need to read. I'm reading a bunch of books that are feminist science fiction, because for my senior thesis, says the rising sophomore, for my senior thesis, I'm going to write a feminist science fiction novel, and I kind of need to know what I'm working with. And I've got all these books, and I'm really excited to read them, and I just haven't read them yet. And now I have a whole bunch more that I need to read, because I've been proofreading. I'm an intern this summer at Lightspeed Magazine, which is a fantasy and science fiction magazine that is super awesome. And I've just finished proofreading a special issue of their magazine, which is all queer authors. And there is a whole bunch of LGBT science fiction that now I need to read. So I have an impossibly long book list, and I'm not going to read everything this summer, but I'm going to read some of it this summer, and that will be helpful. Somewhere along the way, I would like to leave my house. I'm going to do a lot of sitting and looking at things. The good thing is that next week I will be with my aunt, and I will be doing yard work primarily for her, so I will be off of my butt for at least 1 week of the summer. So that's what I'm planning to do this summer. Tell me in the comments, viewers, first of all, where I should be doing these videos, and second of all, what are your plans and your goals for these next couple of overheated, sweat-drenched months? You can see I really like summer, can't you?